Hey music lovers! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're embarking on an epic interactive journey to uncover how Il Volo rose to become the world's most powerful opera group. If you're obsessed with soaring vocals, Italian charm, or just love a good underdog story, you're in the right place. Grab your virtual backstage pass, and let's dive into the incredible rise of Il Volo. Piero Barone, Ignazio Baschetto, and Gianluca Ginobili. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our musical deep dives. Ready? Let's make this fun and interactive. Your choices will shape the story. Drop your thoughts in the comments as we go. Imagine this. It's 2009, and three teenagers step onto the stage of an Italian TV show called Ti lascio una canzone. They're not a group yet, just solo singers with big dreams. Piero with his commanding tenor, Ignazio with his lyrical, emotional voice, and Gianluca with his smooth baritone are about to have their lives changed forever. The show's director, Roberto Cenci, sees something special and decides to unite them, inspired by the legendary three tenors, Placido Domingo, Luciano Pavarotti, and Jose Carreras. That moment sparks the birth of Il Volo, a trio that blends opera's grandeur with pop's accessibility, creating Pop Era. Want to know what song they sang to win over the world? In the comments, guess which classic Italian tune they performed first as a trio. It's a fan favorite. I'll reveal the answer later based on your guesses. Let's fast forward to their meteoric rise. After forming, Il Volo didn't just sit back. They hit the ground running. By 2010, they were recording their debut album at Abbey Road Studios in London, produced by heavyweights Tony Renis and Umberto Gatica. This album, simply called Il Volo, was a bold mix of Italian standards like O Sole Mio, international hits like Smile, and original tracks. It skyrocketed to number 10 on the Billboard 200, selling 23,000 copies in its first week, and hit number 1 on the classical albums chart. Not bad for three kids barely out of high school, right? Here's where you come in. If you were their manager back then, would you have pushed them to focus on classic opera, pop covers, or original songs? Drop your strategy in the comments, and let's see who'd make the best music mogul. Now let's talk about their global takeover. Il Volo didn't just charm Italy. They went worldwide. In 2011, they became the first Italian artists to sign with Geffen/Interscope, thanks to Tony Renis' connections with music legend Quincy Jones. They performed on American Idol, The Tonight Show, and even had a cameo in the Entourage finale, where their song Un amore così grande inspired a character to chase his dreams in Italy. By 2013, they sold 1,600 tickets in 8 hours for their Radio City Music Hall show, which sold out completely soon after. Picture that. A trio of teens filling one of America's most iconic venues. Want to feel the vibe of their early days? Pause this video, search for their 2011 American Idol performance of O Sole Mio, and tell me in the comments if it gave you goosebumps. Here's a fun twist. Il Volo's journey wasn't just about music. It was about breaking barriers. They were young, photogenic, and singing in a style that could have been seen as old-fashioned. Yet they won over everyone from teens to grandparents. A New York Times article from 2011 noted how their youth made them a hit with younger audiences, with fans screaming like they were at a boy band concert. One fan even asked Piero to be her homecoming date. If you were at one of their early shows, what would you have shouted to get their attention? Share your most creative fan moment in the comments. I'm dying to read them. Let's get interactive again. By 2015, Il Volo hit a major milestone. They won the Sanremo Music Festival with Grande Amore, a song that became a global sensation. They represented Italy at Eurovision that year, finishing first in the televote but third overall, earning the Marcel Bezençon Award from the international press. This win catapulted them to new heights, with their album Grande Amore hitting number 1 on Billboard's Latin Pop Albums chart and going double platinum in Italy. Want to shape their story? In the comments, tell me, should they have leaned harder into Eurovision-style pop anthems or stuck to their classical roots after this win? Your votes will decide what we explore next. Their collaborations are another reason they're unstoppable. Imagine sharing the stage with Barbra Streisand, Placido Domingo, or Eros Ramazzotti. That's Il Volo's reality. In 2012, they joined Streisand's Barbra Live tour, singing Smile and Make Our Garden Grow with her. In 2016, they teamed up with Domingo for Notte Magica, a tribute to the three tenors, performing classics like Nessun Dorma in Florence's Piazza Santa Croce, backed by the Teatro Massimo di Palermo Orchestra. Nicoletta Mantovani, Luciano Pavarotti's widow, said, "Il Volo is carrying on what Luciano started, bringing opera to the masses." If you could pick one artist for Il Volo to collaborate with today, who would it be? Maybe Lady Gaga, Carlos Santana, or someone totally unexpected? Drop your dream collab in the comments. Let's talk about their unique sound. Il Volo isn't straight-up opera. They're popera, blending operatic power with pop's emotional pull. Piero Spinto tenor hits those high notes with force, Ignazio's lyric tenor carries rich emotion, and Gianluca's baritone, with a touch of Helden tenor strength, grounds their harmonies. Fans love their mix of Italian classics, modern covers, and now, with their 2024 album Ad Astra, original songs like Capolavoro, which went gold after its Sanremo debut. A Reddit fan raved. They sing about love, beauty and life, backed by rich orchestral arrangements. It's classy and tasteful. Want to weigh in? In the comments, tell me which Il Volo song speaks to you most and why. Let's build the ultimate fan playlist. Here's where it gets real. Il Volo faced their share of critics. Some purists called their style dumbing down opera, arguing they rely on amplification rather than raw vocal power. But fans and supporters like those on Reddit clap back saying, they never claimed to be opera singers. They're crossover artists with class. Their 2016 Notte Magica concert, backed by Placido Domingo, silenced some doubters, proving they could tackle three tenors classics with authenticity. If you were to defend Il Volo to a classical music snob, what would you say? Share your best argument in the comments. I'll shout out the most persuasive ones in our next video. Now let's look at their global impact. By 2025, Il Volo has sold millions of albums, performed in over 500 cities, and played to audiences of all ages. Their 2017 Notte Magica tour sold out 15 US dates and 25 Italian shows, while their 2019 Musica tour hit Japan, Latin America, and North America. They've sung for Pope Francis, performed at the Rockefeller Center tree lighting, and even entertained UNIFIL peacekeepers in Lebanon. A Pasadena Weekly article called them the world's most popular Italian trio, and their 2025 Ad Astra World Tour is packing venues like the Peacock Theater in LA and the Boston Opera House. If you could send Il Volo to perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Drop your dream concert location in the comments. Let's make it personal. Il Volo's charm isn't just their voices, it's their humility and connection with fans. At a 2025 Cleveland show, Ignazio knelt to hug a front row fan, and the trio's playful banter had the crowd roaring. A Cleveland Scene reviewer noted, the bond between the three longtime group members was palpable. They've made a mark on the world of pop opera. Fans on X rave about their warmth, with one saying, they have extraordinary talent, and they're hilarious. Have you ever seen Il Volo live or met them? Share your story in the comments, or tell me what you'd say if you got to meet them backstage. One last interactive challenge. Let's create Il Volo's ultimate legacy. Their 2024 album Ad Astra marked their first all-original project, showing they're not just covering classics but writing their own story. With 15 years of success, 4 platinum albums, and a fan base spanning generations, what's next? Should they star in a movie, launch a Broadway-style show, or maybe mentor young singers? In the comments, pitch your vision for Il Volo's future, and I'll feature the most creative ideas in our next video. That's it for how Il Volo rose to become the world's most powerful opera group. You've helped shape this story, so keep those comments coming. Vote on their next move, share your favorite songs, or tell me where you'd see them perform. Like, subscribe, and share this video with every Il Volo fan you know. Let's keep their music soaring. Until next time, keep singing, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the comments. Whoa.